This tutorial is for explaining a few programs that exhibit the idea of polymorphism. I won't be able to go into the philosophy of polymorphism. The whole point of this tutorial is to introduce you to the syntax and about the usual things that are done in a C# syntax. All types like classes, records, structs are polymorphic because the ultimate base class of all the types is the object class. In .NET Framework, each class directly or indirectly inherits from the object base class. This class provides a toString method that can be overridden in the derived classes to return a text that describes the derived class. We shall examine polymorphism by overriding this method. Consider a class A that overrides the toString function of the object base class. Consider also a class B that does the same thing. And let's also add a class C that does the same thing. So we have three classes that override the toString method in their own way. Inside the main function, we create a polymorphic array of objects containing instances of A, B, and C. Notice that the data type of the array is object, whereas the array contains instances of classes derived from the object class. This is possible because A, B, and C are polymorphs, are types of object. A for each loop runs on the object array and calls the overridden toString method. Runtime binding ensures that the correct function is called in each case. You can run the project to verify that the respective strings are printed. This is how polymorphism works in C# also. A derived class can prevent further overriding of the virtual methods. For this, the sealed keyword is used. Let's take an example. Consider a base class that has marked a function as virtual. Since the function has been marked virtual, it can be overridden in its derived class. The derived class has overridden the function but marked it as sealed. This means that it has prevented it from being overridden in further derived classes. We get a compiler error if we attempt to override this function in a further derived class, as you are seeing here. This feature may not be used in day-to-day life, but it is there for your knowledge in case you need it sometime. A derived class can hide a base class member by using the new keyword to provide a member of the same name. Let's take an example. Consider a base class that has a method called, let's say, myMethod. This method prints some text to the console. Next, let's inherit a derived class. This class also has a method of the same name. This method is marked with the new keyword to hide the base class method. Inside main, we create an object of the derived class. When the myMethod is called on this object, the derived class function executes as expected. The base class code is hidden. We can still call the base class version if we cast this method, this object, to its base class. We have used the as keyword to cast C derived to C base. So this is how basically polymorphism, the basic syntax of polymorphism works in C#. We'll close it right now. Thank you.